Howdy. I'm just cheesing today because it's been so long since I could make a video. It feels really great. Lots has been going on in my life, so it's pretty exciting to have this time. Um, Today I'm going to do a new deck that I got. Work Your Light Oracle cards. It's so pretty. This deck is so pretty. It's by Rebecca Campbell, artwork by Danielle Noel. I'm not gonna make a Christmas joke. And it says, "You are the Oracle." My whole heart loves that. Have you ever done like individual, like specific intentional chakra healing? So like right now I'm doing some heart chakra healing. Listen, healing's no joke. And even though it's a trip, it's once you really whoa, a whole bunch just dropped. I'm not, that's too many. Like a 5 hour reading. Nah, you got, oh, hello. It's been a while since we've been this close. If you want me for 5 hours, you're paying me. Okay. Aw, this is so nice. Okay, this is a great deck. But anyway, um, sometimes we feel like chunk dropped, obviously. Um, yeah, sometimes we just feel like healing is supposed to be a certain way, or um, it's really like magical and fairy and airy and like ooh, and it is that. But it isn't just that. So, it's time to get close again. I'm moving my table. This is called Original Days. Um, oh look, my little babies growing in, growing in. Um, okay, this is a whole lot of cards. I know you guys want me to do them. Fine. Whoo-wee. I'm gonna shuffle from this little deck. I'm gonna shuffle from this little deck and see what happens. The little deck's like, sorry. Uh, all right, Spirit. I tried to say, no, that's gonna be too long. Oh my gosh, it's gonna, take forever to get through. And not in a bad way, but like I know when I'm watching videos, sometimes my day is so busy that even a 10-minute video, I'm like, I don't have time for this today. Like if it's not truly benefiting me, although this would be truly benefiting you. However, even those videos sometimes I don't got time to watch them. All right. It came out in two sections, so let's see what's up. Okay. Whoo-wee. Our first card is, what are we taking into today? Beautiful, right? Like, I want to see too. So pretty. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Ah, remember? Remember that? Hmm. You are heaven and earth in perfect expression, a conduit for the light of the heavens to the earth. You are the rainbow bridge. Take time to meditate. Imagine yourself as a pillar of light connecting the light of the heavens above with the earth. As the light shines through each of your chakras, you activate the rainbow bridge that many ancient scriptures speak about. Exciting! Listen, I'm all about ancient scriptures. I don't mind at all. Bring out a scroll. I'll read it. Raising your vibration and the vibration of the planet. That's a whole point right there. And we really need it right now. And there's a very familiar energy that's out there, familiar energy that's out there right now, because as this pandemic goes on and we're like dealing with stuff that's happening with American politics right now, as well as like the political climate within our own communities, whether we're in the States or not. There's all of these continued tensions, hate energy that's out there. That's not new to the world. That's old. So all of these people who are doing light work are like coming through and doing these things because if I can raise my vibration and maybe watching this today raises your vibration. Well, that means not only am I uplifting in my day, you're feeling uplifted in your day, which means you have that to extend to others, which is what we all need to be doing. Linking the higher realms of the cosmos guides angels and spirit with the ancient wisdom keepers and beings of the planet Earth. They dance together through you. They sing together through you. Without your body, voice, and creations, neither can be expressed. For too long, we've been taught that God is outside of us, giving away our power to angels and spirit guides. But without you, they do not have a voice. You are the oracle. Do not look for guidance outside, for you hold all the wisdom of the entire universe in the portal of your heart, in every cell of your body. Do not see the angels and guides as above you, for without you they have no way of communicating. You are the oracle. You are the rainbow bridge. You are the pillar of light. Let's look at it one more time and I'll just keep it up. I think while I'll finish passing on Spirit's message. Look, that's the woman. Beautiful. Um, so we really do know what is within us. Um, and when people struggle with stillness, it usually is because it's in stillness that we eventually start to look at our lives and like where are we happy and where are we not and like why is that the case. And if that's not something you're examining, I really encourage you to do that because the whole point is to know that you are the oracle, you're the pillar of light. We're all here to shine brightly, everyone. And you know we know that that's not the case. Part of an awakening is knowing that once you begin to wake up to certain things as they really are, and where you can really go in your life, which is great, which terrifies a lot of people. Um, you do start to ascend energetically, and what that means is you raise your vibration. So every time you do the work and keep it going, you're doing your pace, you're doing your process, you will eventually reach a next. It will happen when the universe, I don't know everything. Okay, and the universe is like, we can't tell you everything. Nice try. I tried. I mean, I'll always ask. That's for sure. Okay. Ooh, this is a good one. Here we go. Let me get it there. Sweet. You are being called to protect your energy and call back your power. I immediately feel like this is about why spending time with just yourself, even if you're a parent or you live with other people, like whatever, um, spending time with just yourself um, is medicine, even when it's uncomfortable. Actually, especially when it's uncomfortable, because that's healing work, right? There's your, now you know. May all the lost pieces return home now. Take a look at who and what drains your energy. Yes. Do not keep your tabs open. Shut down energetically each night. That's so important. Energetic cords are formed between people, places, objects, and events. So it's important to keep checking in. I love that. Your energy and energetic space are sacred, so treat them as such. Keeping your energy clear takes work and Reiki. As we go through life, we can give away our power. So it is important that we call it back by cutting energetic cords or by doing a form of healing known as soul retrieval. Can you think of a traumatic event, relationship, or soul memory that you are being called to call back your power from? Check into your body now and see which chakra feels like it needs a bit of energetic cleanup. Ooh-wee. Okay. I know you know exactly what this is referring to. This is the beauty of oracle cards. We know we are the oracle. So as much as it's challenging to reflect on the relationships that you have in your life, and like I'm a Cancer, so trust me, it sucks when I'm like why? Because you know, I'm who I am. So it's super important to be like, okay, who's in my life? How do I feel when they're around me? Does this person drain me? If this person drains me, because no one's perfect, what does that actually look like? So are there times when like I'm drained and they have an ability to fill my cup? So there is some reciprocity, which helps me extend compassion and understanding when someone is draining, or are they draining to the point where that exchange doesn't happen and um, it just continues to not feel good for you, possibly during your time, leading up to your time, after your time, all of that stuff. So it's, yes, they're like, remember to examine who's really in your life. And that includes like what with you in a work situation, anywhere in your personal life. I mean, we all love the idea of like having lifelong friends or these really long-term relationships with people because that's kind of how we've been socially constructed to view them, you know, to have that experience, and that's what it needs to be. But that's really not true, and when it's not a healthy relationship, it becomes dysfunctional. And then it isn't worth anything because our top priority is us. If we're okay, then we get to be okay for the people around us, which most of us want to be that to some capacity. Um, in the sense of cord cutting, you can do that if you want. You can also do like cord removal. There are some different things in terms of cords that you can do depending on the energy practitioner that you know. Um, I have done several different things with clients of mine, and in my experience, when it comes to some of those really deep rooted core connections, that just takes time, and Reiki is a wonderful healing agent in that. Okay, let's see. The next card we got is Council of Light. Um, okay, I'm gonna do this one now. I like that too. I want to be there. The Council of Light is a team of benevolent beings who are here to assist the raising of consciousness of the planet. They are here to help you achieve your soul mission and are guiding you every step of the way. However, because we live in a world where free will reigns, they cannot help you without your permission. If you would like their assistance, it is time to ask them. They can help with all kinds of requests. Nothing is too big or too small. Think of them as your personal team of helpers in the spirit realm. They're willing and ready to step in and get to work. What would you like help with? What tasks would you like to delegate to them? The Council of Light is a team of ascended masters, light beings, angels, and guides devoted to the rising of Earth and all of humanity. If you are a light worker, it is from them that you receive your personal mission. Like a spirit world United Nations, they want to thank you so much for doing your work and devoting your life here to uplifting the planet. Pray to them for clarity and guidance regarding your personal mission. Put in your requests and let them get to work. Wow. Asking for help. What? Ooh, and asking for help from Council of Light. That's specific. And on a spiritual journey, or maybe you're not at all, hearing that can be like, whoa, like that's a no for me. Um, the whole idea of embracing what it means to be spiritual or have like spiritual inklings or even some type of philosophy, whatever it may be, it doesn't matter. Um, if you have experienced some type of message from the divine, um, you know it. And it is that. So I think once you have had that experience and can acknowledge it, which is really terrifying sometimes to do, to acknowledge like, oh my God, like that's true. Okay. Um, it's a lot. And so some people just want to shut their third eye. And other people are like, okay, I'm gonna like take my pace and go on this stroll. And so, um, what do you need help with? Ask the Council of Light. If you're like, I don't feel comfortable asking the Council of Light, well then just put it out there. Like talk to someone. So many are like everything, everyone's listening, like in the universe, in that sense of like our guides and that spiritual world and these types of things, our loved ones who have passed away. Um, we have so much going for us on that realm, like on that plane, however and whatever. Um, and none of us really have the answer, and that's okay. That's part of the faith and mystery of it all. And the other thing of having faith is sometimes it's challenging. Like it's easy to have faith when things are going great. It's a different story to enact faith when things don't feel great or aren't where you want them to be. So just remember that you do have a spiritual team who is here behind you a zillion trillion percent. Like, ask them for help, ask them for signs. You're here for a reason. And if you're like, well, my life sucks, then guess what? You have some work to do. So why not be open to the divine guidance of the Council of Light? Why not? What do you have to lose? Um, Happiness is here for you. Healing is here for you. You got to do it. Oh, okay. I like this one. Yes. Okay, one of my favorite words. Yes. This is too funny. I don't need to read this one to you. You can just take a look. I like it. Don't overthink it. Just say yes. Why not? Why not? Remember the movie Yes Man? Come on. Say yes. Say yes for you. Say yes to you. Ooh. Spirit's like, you're going to get a really fun card and then I'm going to take you back. This card, mirror. Ooh, but the next one's nice too. Mirror. The filter of our own experience is how we experience life 90% of the time. Think about that. How dare you suggest I'm not always right? What? It's just my own perception? Ah, I'm offended. um, Holy. Okay, I'm just gonna start over. The filter of our own experience is how we experience life 90% of the time through our own projections. When someone reminds us of an unhealed experience, we get triggered. Ain't that the truth? Often it's an unconscious thing. The more you go down your personal growth journey and continue to unfold your own spirituality, it's you really do get calling yourself out on your own stuff. You're understanding it. You need to make decisions sooner, like things that would have taken you years to kind of work through and set a boundary with and evolve out of, or decide, no, this isn't good for me. Like you do, those decisions happen a lot quicker. People and situations can trigger our mirrors to reflect back to us what we believe to be true about life, the universe, and ourselves. Mirrors pointing to our shadow and our light, mirrors revealing the parts of us that are yet to be accepted, witnessed, or loved. We all have those. This card is guiding you to look closely at what experiences or people are currently triggering in you and what they could be mirroring back to you. I recommend journaling for this one. When have you felt like this before? Could they be opportunities to heal something in you? Yes. Or are they shining a light on something that longs to be witnessed in you? Yes. This goes for the good and the bad. The good, those who we admire and put on a pedestal. If we do not realize that we are attracted to them because we are like them, we will need to cut them down in order to rise to their level. The bad, those we despise, are envious of, and put down. If we do not realize that they trigger something in us, then it is still yet to be healed, and we will remain hurt and wounded ourselves. Who or what is triggering you? What is it in you that they are triggering? What part of you longs to be witnessed? Amazing questions to ask. Folks, this is the healing game. You have to ask the questions and you need to explore the answers. We understand ourselves the best. There is no one out there who understands me and can explain me to you better than me. Like, duh. You know what I mean? Like, why would I ever think I could explain even someone I've known like almost my whole life or my whole life? How am I more of an expert on another human being? I can't be. We are. We are the oracle, right? Um, when we're triggered, that's for us. Sometimes the other person is not even doing it intentionally. Sometimes they are. That's a different story. And you need to set some boundaries with someone who's doing that when it's unintentional, and it's for us to process through and understand something unhealed is coming up. Okay, like let me get the ointment out. I need to ask the questions. I need to figure out the answers. And then I need to start the journey of releasing that pain. And that happens through talking about it. That happens through crying. That happens through Reiki. That happens through time. There are a lot of ways in which that happens. We have to ask the questions. We have to go there. That is healing 101. We have to go there. Our next card is Dance with Life. I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't think I would miss going to a club, because I whatever, especially where I live, there's nothing like really that fantastic happening. But lately I'm like, I I cannot wait to be able to go back out and do that whenever that may be and just enjoy a night of dancing. Ugh, I miss that. How about you? Okay. Life is always moving. If you resist this ever-changing flow, your energy will become stagnant and you will fall out of flow with the universe. The universe has a mysterious, intelligent force, a natural rhythmic beat which governs all of life. One of the best ways to shift your energy, frequency and vibration is to put on some music and dance along with it. Okay, we're just gonna do the clubs in our houses, which is great because you can do your own timing. Like, I don't want to stay up till like 1 for it to get good. I'll do like a 7:30 to 9 p.m. club, get my tunes on. Woohoo. Okay. When we dance unrestrained, our spirit takes over, and with each new bop, sway, and kick, we are rocked back into harmony with the rest of life. Get unstuck by doing something that shifts your vibration. Put on some music, dance unrestrained, and fall into the frequency of life. In doing so, your body will begin to learn how to be moved by your intuition, a great point, which is connected with the systemic beat. If dancing isn't your thing, then simply do something that you would not usually do to shift the energy. Great idea. You cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it, and you cannot attract a different experience without changing your energy first. Trust me, get Reiki, get consistent Reiki, keep it going. It's time to shift things up and find a way to dance along with the beat of life. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Um, I love I love when any information that's put out there is sort of said with like adapt this to who you are. That's certainly how I like to communicate, and when I'm doing sessions with people, like I just really feel that some things don't resonate for us, and that's totally cool. It's all about finding what feels good for you and how you like to do things, you know. I might suggest something, or someone might suggest something that you're like, well, I wouldn't do that. Don't. But what would you do? What's your version of that, right? The point is like take the take the basic concept, but put on top of it what you will, what works for you. Inner temple, you are being called to be a devoted student and tune into your heart, to incorporate true devotion into your life. You could be you could be being called to develop a regular meditation, journaling, or chanting practice, or reading practice. See, no one feel bad about your reading skills. Look, you just mess up and you just keep reading because what else are you gonna do? Edit it out. One day, baby. Okay. Or to show up to your soul with rhythm. I like that. And I like that the Dance with Life card was before. And it's not that it was so much about dancing, but it was about rhythm. And there is a flow. And when they say go with the flow, um, or when I say it, maybe because I don't know what they all mean behind it, but when I say go with the flow, I used to mean it in the sense of, well, whatever's going to happen, I'm going to move with it. And now the flow to me is like my alignment. So, like, what am I doing that's like getting me intentionally through my day with the things that are going to get me where I'm going to go? And I'm listening to the universe and responding to it to be in alignment with that flow. So they're actually, it's not, it is a release of power and control, and it's also um, feeling empowered and being able to like acknowledge what flow actually feels like. Um, to develop a daily practice where you fill up your well and spend time with your soul. Remember at the beginning, it was talking about where we talked about spending time just with yourself. Like that's really, really, really important. We all have to have some time with ourselves and just to sit and reflect, to feel peace, to breathe, all of the answers to all of the questions that you seek are waiting for you in the portal of your heart. Sorry. But you cannot hear them unless you carve out time each day to listen. Your soul is yearning for a deeper relationship with you. And so the more time you spend with it and show up to it, the more clearly it will guide you. Let me tell you, people who say they're busy, um, busy can be a really dysfunctional coping mechanism. Because if I'm busy, then I'm not ever available for my own needs. And it's a great way to not have to focus on things because I'm always doing something. And also, there's some toxicity with the word busy and feeling that being busy is like a sign of like, that means, you know, I I'm working hard and um I have to be working all the time in order to make money or, um, get to where I want to go. And that's a myth. It's not always about that. It's about having that balance and taking those moments. And, you know, busy is real. And so are we though, right? Because if we aren't healthy and we can't take care of ourselves, then what is busy doing, right? That's not going to matter. All the reasons why we're busy to create the financial lives that we want and for us and our families, um, it's not going to matter if we're not healthy. So we really do need to make sure we're giving ourselves things that ourselves really truly need. So not just like, oh, I got a pedicure, which is great, but like maybe what you need to do is like get a Reiki treatment or go to your therapist or like have a nap or um insert whatever, something truly meaningful. But you cannot hear them unless you carve out time each day to listen. Your soul is yearning for a deeper relationship with you. Okay, good. I said that. We are here to grow as souls. Earth is one big playground for the soul to learn, and you are being called to go deeper in your soul growth or to increase your devotion by being a student of a lineage or a spiritual teacher. Hey, come get Reiki from me. If you've already been a committed student, then you are being commended for your devotion. Your guides want you to know how proud of you they are and that the time you spend in devotion is priceless. If you are questioning your career or life path, your guides want you to turn your focus toward devotion in this prayer. Please use me in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. May my life be one big moving prayer. Um, there's a lot of common themes today. There's they know what they're doing. Um, I just saw the yes page again and I had to smile. Our next card is Imrama, and I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, so I apologize if I'm not. Um, Here we go. The Celtic word Imrama means a journey of the soul, a voyage on which we don't know where we are going, but our soul knows the way. I mean, that's terrifying. Let's just be real. Um, it feels scary to be like, okay, like I'm on this journey and I know I'm feeling like soul guided to do these things. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna do them, but like, why again? Like, what's gonna happen? Oh gosh, it's a gas. If you pulled this card, you are either being called on a soul journey or are already on one. Well, we already know what I am. It could be to a physical ancient place or metaphoric. Listen, don't get me on an Outlander trip. Um, a few people who want to come. When we journey to places that our soul remembers, a shift takes place, both within us and to the planet as well. You are being called to journey to a place that is sacred to your soul. Beautiful. Perhaps it is a journey to the world's sacred sites after COVID, or called to cross the country, climb a mountain, lie on the desert floor, or drink from an ancient well. It's all going down when we can leave again. There are places to see and old friends to meet. I can't wait. I see spontaneous pilgrimages in your future. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. I'm going to come back and be like, do this card. If a physical voyage isn't possible, journey through the portal of your heart. Okay, maybe doesn't feel quite as exciting as actually getting to go somewhere, but we know that pilgrimages are in our future. So we're just gonna like do some staycation things right now, some spiritual staycation things. Follow the invisible soul train and be willing to explore. Maybe read a book or watch a movie about a sacred time or place, or perhaps you're being called to study an ancient lineage or body of work. Whatever your circumstances, your soul is ready to journey deep. I just feel like I need to get like a toga on and channel my inner Artemis. And get out, pull out the scrolls and really put myself back there. Spirit said the last card. They went and saved the best for last. Okay. It is Star Mother. Because Spirit said, let's end on a doozy. Hooey. Okay. You are more held than you could possibly imagine. Think about that. Loved and cherished so dearly, if you knew, you would not spend 1 second of your life in separation, worry, or fear. Let the mother carry your burdens. Let her rock away your fears. Lay all of your worries, regrets, shame, and guilt on her altar. Please, please, sweet child, do not fear. You are love in motion. If you allow it, you are already healed. Let her remind you of your goddess, or sorry, of your goodness. But if she reminds you of your goddess, own it too. Let her love away your fears. Your capacity to love and hold others is limited to your capacity to love and hold yourself. Isn't that interesting? Be compassionate with your sweet body, mind, and soul. Treat yourself like a beautiful spirit that you truly are. Remind yourself that you are doing your best and try not to carry it all on your own. Aw, I want to give you a hug. You have got this, and the mother has got you. Let her broad arms take away your burdens. Let her lift the weight of the world off your shoulders. Forgive yourself, my dear sweet child of the earth. How can you mother yourself? This could be pretty challenging if you're not really, didn't have a mother who was like that, able to do that, or perhaps a mother at all. Um, So it's super important that whatever this card triggers for you, that you ask yourself those questions and explore what those answers are. And then really think of like, um, what are things that would be mothering for you? That's a great way to have mother healing as well, um, or to extend mother healing out there. Um, so that's very interesting. I'm curious. I'm wondering what I'm going to do to mother myself. I need to think about that. I'm curious to know what you are thinking of in terms of mothering yourself, what that even means to you. And also feeling like we are deserving and worthy of such tender, loving care. Because of course this card is referring to the best parts of the mother and that feminine, nurturing energy that is very much a part of our existence. And we know the patriarchal focus is on the father. Um, Consider the mother, um, and everything she does. I wish you a really blessed day today, and thank you so much for hanging out with me while I fumble my way through life. And I really say that with the deepest love for myself. Oh, my cat's using, oh, okay, good. Sorry, using that as a pillow. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and keep doing your healing work, and get Reiki because it will change your life. Have a great day. Bye.